Hi everyone, and welcome back. I'm Rayanna Schnarr, and I hope everyone's enjoying their morning pages and incorporating that into their daily activities. Today we're going to be moving on from awareness of self to awareness of the body. So that's such an important part of the self, the physical self. We'll go over some basic anatomy and some spatial awareness, so just understanding where we are in space with our body. And we're going to base this class off of one of the niyamas, contentment. So contentment brings joy. And just like contentment, I invite you to fall in love with your whole self, to find contentment within your body, not for what it could be in the future, but for what it is now and what it can do. So remaining centered in our present reality, find gratitude for all the things that we have within ourselves, and all you ever need is space to practice this. So again, what do we need? Space. Make some space for your practice, create space in our bodies, devote a space of time, and be present in the space that you create. So this space, we're going to be unifying spatial awareness in your bodies and increasing our oxygen intake, so being very aware of our breath to extend our body in all directions. So moving into basic anatomy, what are we made of? What is our body made of? Beginning with our skeletal system. Our skeleton is the frame that supports our whole body. So it's thick on the outside, the bones are hollow on the inside. It's where our red blood cells are made and our bone marrow is made. On top of our bones is our muscular system, and that allows all the movement in the body, and it maintains your posture and it circulates the blood throughout the body. Inside of our spine, our most important aspect of our skeletal system is where our nerve impulses send messages as electrical currents up and down and across the spinal cord, which allows different segments of our body to communicate with the brain. So our brain is able to communicate and our body is able to communicate back. And how does yoga fit into all of this? Well, there's a mind-body-spirit connection. The practice of yoga postures has been proven to be an all-healing medicine for all physical, mental, and emotional ailments, partly because the practice of slow, deep belly breathing rebalances the body's autonomic nervous system within the spinal cord, which controls blood pressure and other vital involuntary functions, like your heart rate, digestion, respiratory rate, urination, sexual arousal. When these poses are practiced in a certain sequence, it results in a decrease in the activity in our fight or flight nervous system. So this results in less stress and anxiety. And of course, these yoga postures bear weight on your muscles and joints, and they work to strengthen them. So let's move on to the physical practice. So with our spinal health being the key to our body's longevity, we're going to be working through 5 different ways that the spine moves. So basically 5 ways we're going to do them in our yoga postures. We'll start extending our legs forward. So you can move your seat if you were sitting on one. And we move forward. There's our forward bends. We can lift our arms and extend forward. This is our spine moving forward. And we come back up. Exhale and relax. Our spine moves backwards, so we'll turn around. Come onto our knees. Drop our hips. Lift our knees just so we're focused on our spine, and lift the spine backwards. This is a back bend. We inhale as we extend. As we exhale, we create a little more space. Coming back through center. We move into side. Our spine can move side to side. We'll inhale our arms up. Exhale off to the right side. Creating space all along the left side body. Inhale up through center. And exhale off to the opposite side, creating space on the left side body. Up through center. Relaxing down, we'll extend our legs again. We can twist. That's the 4th way that our spine moves. So taking our right leg over, we'll bring left arm up and back. So we're just twisting through the spine. One side, and then the other. The last way that our spine can move is a full extension. So we're just creating space along the spine by kind of pulling energetically away from each other. We'll come onto our hands and feet and just feel extension from the top of our head out and away from us, and the bottom of our heels out away from us. So this is a full spine extension. And so those are the 5 ways we move, and we'll bring them all together into a short sequence that can also be seen as a pain relief. So the range of our motion is determined by our spine. Everything we do, from rolling over in bed to getting up in the morning, walking down the stairs and running, all are based off of our ability to use our spine to its best capability. So we'll start with a simple back pain relief sequence. Coming to a comfortable seated position, we'll extend our arms out to either side, and we'll start with simple neck rotations. We'll drop the chin to the chest, take the left ear over to the left shoulder, drop the head back, look up, right ear to right shoulder. And just continue this 2 on this side. And then switch sides. Come back through center. We'll extend the arms out. Take the right hand over to the left ear. Give ourselves a nice little tug away from the shoulder, and then drop the chin towards the chest. A gentle tug, just activating the muscles down the neck and through the left arm. We'll bring the chin through center, switch arms, left arm over to right ear. Give yourself a little tug, and then drop the chin towards the chest, and just activating the muscles along the neck. We'll come back through center, bring the arms up with an inhale, and extend the right arm down, maybe coming onto the elbows if you have that mobility, and reaching off with the left hand. Come up through center, inhale, and exhale, extend over to the left. Twice more, inhaling up through center, finding new space along the spine, exhaling off to the right. Inhale and exhale. Last time, inhaling up through center, really elongating through the spine. And then from our side to side motion, we'll take our body in and out. So we'll open up through the chest. And exhale, bring the elbows together, palms together, drop the forehead towards the chest, and press the back away from the elbows. Inhale, open the chest, elbows peel away, look up. Exhale, elbows in, press the spine away. One last time, inhaling, opening up, and exhaling, pressing the spine away from you. And then we'll come into a kneeling position. So we'll do our sun salutations, but we'll move in through it kneeling to keep it very soft on our back. So we'll start with our hands in prayer. Look forward, nice elongation, so extending through the spine, heads up towards the ceiling. We'll bring the arms overhead with an inhale, and exhale, open through the chest, look up and press back. Inhale through center, and we'll extend the arms forward and away from us. This is our extended child's pose. We'll drop the chest. As we exhale here, we're going to press the spine away from us, up towards the ceiling, like a scared cat. And then tucking the toes if they're not already tucked. Lift the knees and press down into your first downward facing dog. So finding new extension in the spine, you can wiggle your head left and right. Drop the knees, come back into that cat, pressing away from you, the spine up towards the ceiling. And then relaxing back into that extended child's pose. On an inhale, we rise, up and back. Exhale, release into a back bend. And then down through center. And we'll do that twice more. We could do it together. I'll just count our inhales and exhales. So we inhale up, extension in the spine, exhale, back bend. Inhale forward as we extend out into our child's pose. Exhale, press the spine up towards the ceiling, scared cat. Tuck the toes, down dog, extension through the spine, hip presses up, crown of the head reaches down. Exhale, drop the knees, press the spine up and away from you. Inhale into a child's pose. Following the breath up and back bend. One last time, coming through center. Inhale. Exhale, down. Tucking the toes, press up. Exhale, down. Spine arches high. Walk the hands forward. Inhale, arms high, exhale, back bend. And then palms meet through center. We'll come back to our seat on the mat. Extend the legs forward. Arms up above your head. And diving forward to a forward fold. So wherever you feel comfortable, if you can reach your feet, that's great. If you can reach your ankles, that's great. If you can reach your calves, that's great. You're just moving the forehead towards the shins as best you can. So you'll feel a release in your lower back. And you can walk your feet back a little bit. From here, we'll inhale up. Take both arms down. Right arm comes over left leg. So just on the inside or the outside of the left leg. Both arms come up. Right arm comes behind you in the center back. I'll turn to the side so you can see the twist. Comes to the center of your spine. Left elbow comes over the right, and we twist from our shoulders so our spine gets the full extension. Inhale up and twist from the shoulders. Look over the right shoulder. Inhaling, finding new extension. Exhaling, finding a deeper twist. Then we'll come through center and do the same thing. Left leg over. Left arm behind us, center back. Drop right elbow to the outside of the left leg and twist from the shoulders. So we're twisting, and you want to see almost the frame of the face as you look over your left shoulder. Inhale, find new length. Exhale, find a deeper twist. And then we'll release back to center, extend the legs. And our final extension, we'll bring the arms up and we'll fall back all the way in one little pack. Extend the hands as far up as possible and the legs out as possible. Press through the heels and press through the fingertips. This is your full spinal extension. And then if you'd like, you can take a moment here to relax in your Shavasana on your back. So after going through a short sequence in back pain relief, we can now focus on what might be causing some of the pain. A lot of it comes from poor posture in our everyday life. So we'll go over what good posture looks like and what it feels like. We'll start with our feet. So no shoes, no socks, just grounding yourself in your mat. Picking up your toes, lifting them up and separating them as much as you can, re-gripping them into the mat. And then redistributing the weight from the front of your feet to the back to the sides. So just taking a moment to feel the weight on your feet and into the four corners. So your pinky side, your big toe, the ball of your foot, and your heels. When your weight is evenly distributed, we'll move the focus up to the knees. So lifting the kneecaps by engaging through the quads, the thighs, you'll start to move up your pelvis, tilting your pelvis instead of an arch backwards. You just start to move the pelvis forward. A good trick in physical therapy is to have your pelvis be the first thing to enter the room. So your pelvis should be tucked in and forward. Your hips lay in the same line as your rib cage. Your shoulders roll up, down, and back your chest. So your chest is open and you stand confidently. Your hands are down to your side and you can reach towards the ground with your fingertips and feel your shoulders move down your body and down your back. Your chin and your chest are in line. And imagine there's a string pulling you up through the top of your spine. So it might be uncomfortable at first to stand with good posture, but the more you do it, the more you'll be able to recognize when you're out of good posture. And from here, while we're standing, we'll move into our full sun salutations. So this is something that you can incorporate into your everyday. Not only is it good for your spinal health, but this is also good for your joints. So your shoulders, your knees, your hips, all of the joints, your ankles that hold everything together. We'll start inhaling up. So it's similar to our kneeling sequence, but it's the full standing. Inhaling up, finding elongation through the spine and our full body. So ribs come up from hips. Look up and then open through a back bend. Exhaling into a full forward fold. So hands to feet. If they don't reach the ground, that's okay. Just letting them hang where they lay. Bending the knees so your hands meet the ground. We'll take a step back with the right leg. I'm a little off mat. With the right leg into a lunge. Open the chest forward and look up. Plant both hands on the mat. And both feet come to meet in a high plank. So finding extension in the spine by pressing the heels away from you. We'll drop the elbows into a half push-up and then pull the chest forward and up. So you're in a nice back bend, looking up. We'll flip the feet, press the hips up, downward dog, again finding extension in the spine, pressing the hips up, crown of the head down, and heels reach towards the mat. We'll take the same right foot forward into a lunge, look up. If this is too much, you can always drop the back leg. Look up. Left comes to meet right in a forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale back. Come through center. And we'll do that twice more together. So inhaling from our heart center, up towards the ceiling. Finding extension, and then exhaling, back bend. Folding, forward fold. Step the left leg back this time into a lunge. Open the chest and look up. Right leg comes to meet left into a high plank. Extend away from the heels and the crown of the head. Drop into a half push-up and then peel the chest forward. Look up. Tuck the toes. Press the hips up. Heels down. Crown of the head towards the mat. We'll take the same left foot forward. Open into a lunge. Look up. Right comes to meet left in a forward fold. Inhale. Find extension. Exhale. Bend back. One last time through heart center. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Inhaling forward. Exhaling. Open the chest. Finding your high plank. Both feet at the back of your mat. Half push up down. Pulling the chest forward and up. Tuck the toes. Press the hips high. Heels reach towards the mat. They don't have to touch the mat, but they're reaching down. And then we'll take the right foot forward. Open into a lunge. Left meets right. Inhale, extend the whole body up. Exhale, bend. And then find your hands in heart center. And we'll end our sequence here by coming into a relaxing pose on our mat. So coming down from our sun salutations, we should feel energy radiating through our body. This is an awareness of our full body. Now we're going to bring our awareness a little more inside using Yoga Nidra, which is a form of body relaxation. So coming to a mat, we'll settle onto your back. Take a deep inhale. Close your eyes if you can. Allow your shoulders to relax down. And we'll bring awareness to the spaces between your body and the earth beneath you. Invite your body to soften and rest as you begin to surrender into relaxation. Notice the spaces between your body and the earth beneath you, becoming smaller and smaller. Your body relaxed, laying on the floor. We will begin a rotation of awareness. All you have to do is allow your awareness to follow my voice as I guide you from point to point within your body. We'll bring our body awareness to our right heel. To our left heel. The right calf. The left calf. The right knee. The left knee. The right thigh. the left thigh, your right hip, your left hip, both hips together, your lower back, your middle back, your upper back, the back of the right hand, the back of the left hand, your right wrist, your left wrist, your right forearm, your left forearm, the right elbow, the left elbow, the right upper arm, the left upper arm, the right shoulder, the left shoulder. Now both shoulders together. The neck, the back of the head, all points of contact with the earth feel heavy as we begin to bring our awareness to our breath. With your awareness on your breath, follow the gentle tide of your breath without changing it. Now envision your breath as a golden light flowing up and down your spinal column. With your inhales, the golden light flows from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And with your exhales, it flows from the crown of the head back down to the tailbone. Stay with your breath as it flows up and down your spinal column as a golden, radiating, radiant light. Staying in this moment, your practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Gently bring your awareness back to your physical body. Feel yourself laying on the earth. Being aware of your breath, your body slowly breathing in and out. Without opening your eyes, become aware of your surroundings. The earth beneath you, the space around you, the space within you. As your awareness comes back, invite your breath to deepen. When you feel ready, stretch your arms long overhead and extend your legs long away from you, pointing your toes. Take a full body stretch. When you're ready, you can slowly roll into the fetal position on your right side, a posture that symbolizes new beginnings. Take a moment here, and when you're ready, gently press up to a comfortable seat. Taking a moment to feel fully aware of your body. Your self-study for this class is to add these 5 stretches, these side to side, forward and back, extension and twist, into your everyday routine. You can do this through the kneeling sun salutations or full sun salutation. And that's it for class today. I hope you feel the awareness radiating through your body. In our next class, we'll be bringing together all aspects of awareness into your daily routine. So bring your journal. I'll see you then.